No, it feels pretty good. Just been, getting a bit of treatment and doing all the right things since arriving back here in Sydney, after Perth, and just trying to take it. I've got obviously a bye in the first round here, so I've got a couple of days up my sleeve as well, which is good. And today it felt a big step up from the last couple of days, which was positive. Playing this week was never going to, in my mind and the team that I have around me, it was never going to make a difference and put me in jeopardy of playing the Australian Open. Last year, going into the Hopman Cup and even Sydney in the Australian Open last year, I was definitely a little underdone in terms of matches and that. I hadn't played for a while after the hip surgery. And, even though I'd hit a lot of balls in practice, it's never the same until you get in the position of being break points down serving, or having those break point opportunities and being able to back yourself and go for it, and having the confidence to do that. And last year, it was always in the back of my mind how the hip was going to hold up, especially going into 5 sets of the Australian Open. So not being seeded there, you're always suspect to the draw as well. And I got a reasonably tough one. And to my credit, though, I played well last year. For the amount of matches I had under my belt, I thought I put up a good effort. Hopefully this year with a bit of luck with the draw, then I can put myself in a position to have a real go in the second week. I can rely on my fitness always. It's always been strong and always been able to get me through tough 5-set matches, and hopefully even though I'm getting a little older, I'll still be able to bounce back well that 2 days later in the Grand Slam. Well, it's interesting having a bye. I didn't realise until late that there were even byes here in this tournament, and for as long as I've been playing it, then there hasn't been byes in the past. Obviously, to try and attract some top players to come and play the week before a slam is the idea of it. So I've been lucky enough to get a bye first round, but I play Seppi, who I lost a very tight match to here 3 or 4 years ago after having match points. So if he beats the qualifier in the first round, I'll meet him, which won't be an easy match. And from there, it's a strong field. Cut-offs 50 or 60 in the world, so there's going to be no easy matches, and that's the kind of preparation you want, though, before going into a big tournament next week. You never write Roger off in a slam, especially Australian Open. He's played so well on that surface for a long time now. Rafa's going to be as hard as ever, especially over 5 sets. He's going to feel confident coming back to a place where it was a pretty memorable victory last year here. So those two guys are still the standouts, and Davydenko's obviously playing some great tennis though. To win, he won the Shanghai Masters, and he's gone on and won the Masters Cup, and now wins Doha first week of this year. So he's going to be dangerous for anyone as well. And you throw Murray and Djokovic, and then Roddick's just behind them, Del Potro. So there's a few guys to look out for.